On 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, we're back, huh? We're back playing Magic the Gathering Arena, and I made a whole new thumbnail for this stream, and that thumbnail is to continue Jump In, but this time, even though I love playing this deck, what I'm going to do first, that was suggested to me from Storm Vault in the Discord, I'm going to add that deck to my deck's inventory so I can hit the resign button. And the reason why we're hitting the resign button is because we're going to do it again. I'm going to do it again too. Okay, that's an easy choice. I'm paying 1,000 to do it. I really want. DJ, you're here so early. What is up with you, my friend? Thank you for being here again. We're jumping back in to Jump In. And now I'm really hoping, because I found this really sweet deck list, albeit it's rotated out, but I think I can salvage it because the main engine of it is frogs. You blink in manifested things, and I'm hoping for that. However, the likelihood of getting that pack is probably low. What I can tell from this is that I've heard from the chat over the last couple days. Lee is here early as well. What's up, Lee? We got DJ and Lee. Lee, I am jumping back into Jump In. You're witnessing the start of it. I think I'm gonna choose cats, and the reason why I'm choosing cats is because you guys mentioned it over the course of the last few days. A lot of people have been telling me that cats are pretty good. I don't want strangers here too. The gang is pretty much all here. It's unbelievable. A great start to this stream. I'm glad I did it. I should be sleeping, but I took a nap in the afternoon. DJ, that's an envious position to be in because I don't know if you can tell. I think my camera is doing a pretty good job of filtering out. I had a very long day. A very long day to say the least. Now this is very enticing. I'm actually so tired. Okay. Before I continue to jump into this jump in event, I have to say, 2 days ago now, I started this new routine where I would stream, then work out instead of working out early in the day because I figured that would give me the most stores of energy possible. However, yesterday, it was my off day, so I didn't really exercise. Also had a lot of chores to do for today's busy day of not open house, but tours of the house and whatnot. Today normally would be a chest and try day, bro split style. However, I am fatigued. So this whole new routine I quote unquote started might only have happened one time, which feels bad. This looks the coolest. Prisma Basher. Vivid. When this creature enters, up to X target creatures you control gets +X until end of turn. X is the number of colors among permanents you control. What does it say? Okay. I see that all the time in standard, so it would be nice to get that myself. So let's just do that. Eerie. Hey, shout out to Eerie. Maybe we'll see them later on in the stream. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, okay, I do have a lot of that. However, I play enchantments enough in the standard ranked. I want to do some new things, some green things, albeit some white things still. Old habits die hard, they say. You know what I'm saying? But let's go. Jumping in with a brand new deck once again. I love the jump-in format with the Manifest deck. I'm really hoping I love it. I continue to love it with this brand new deck. I'm playing a Sarkani fella. A Sarkani disposition. I have these lands, green and white. I have mostly green, so this is a pretty good ratio of things. A flyer, a +1/+1er. All right, this is actually looking pretty good. Keep 7, that's for sure. I used to do supersets with bench press, deadlift, and T-bar rows back to back to back. That sounds deadly. Very deadly. I have a turn 1 play. So I shall do the turn 1 play. That's exciting. I was thinking of like, okay, I'm just going to spend all the energy I have in this stream right here, right now. And then just not work out. But then I thought to myself, that's kind of bitch made, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of bitch made. I think I just gotta do it. Gotta man up and do it. It's gonna be hard though. I have a flyer. I can put that in play. Draw a card for each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter. This creature enters with X +1/+1 counters whenever one or more. Okay. So maybe I play that first. No, I think that's the correct. I think this is the correct thing to play first. Then this for just 2? No. Well, hopefully I draw a land. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is the first time I'm playing it. That's the first time I'm playing it. Why is there 3 screen in the stream? Why is there 3 screens in the stream? You were on where are you at? Where are you at? Are you on vertical? You were on vertical, Lee. Let's see. Let me look at the vertical stream before I continue playing. Okay, so that's what you're seeing there, Lee. All right, let me go back to my chat really quick so I don't miss any chats. Okay, I didn't draw any non-tap lands, so that's just going to enter tapped. Now, I could play this for just 1. Enchant creatures. So you're on the vertical stream. So what I did was, there's really no clean way of like stacking the horizontal cameras there. So I just put me on top. I put the gameplay in the middle, and then I had dead space. I couldn't really zoom in on this. Put a +1/+1. Do I do that now? Okay, that's flying. So I think this is actually the right choice. I think that's the right choice anyways. So I'm just going to attack with this. So I chose to do like a Nintendo DS little layout for that blank space. And what will happen is when more chats roll in, that will be the chat box. So you'll see your guys' chats on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Usually just YouTube, sometimes Twitch. Will go there, but because it's early, it starts underneath the gameplay. So it takes a little bit of time. All right, there's a pink controller. Yeah, that's the background for the chat. It's the best thing I could come up with it with the time. I didn't want to spend too much time on it because I wanted to start streaming, and I felt like I couldn't really decide. Well, that was the easiest jump-in game of my life. Am I just destined to be a green player? Is that what this game is telling me? Do I need to craft an Ouroboid standard deck and be part of the rebel rousers that play that heaping mess of goodness? All right, let's see if this continues. I already got, and it's a green card. This game really wants me to play green. This game wants me to play green like nobody's business. All right, but all that being said, I'm going to try to stream for as long as possible. My goal is at least an hour. My deltoids used to be huge. You stopped working out, DJ? Are they small again? The good news, if you did stop working out, the good news is that muscle memory is a real thing, so you could probably get it back pretty easily. Hopefully, maybe. Valorous Stance, Evolving Wilds. I keep this. I definitely keep this. I have a turn 1 play once again, which feels cool. It feels pretty cracked in a format like this, I have to say. That bear is waving at me. I wish I could wave back. Ooh, that's good. That's some good Java right there. I have a turn 2 play as well. I could kick it. I could wait and kick it. If this creature was kicked, and there's with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Each creature you control with a +1/+1. Oh, wow. Wow. So maybe I just hold up my manas here for this. But like I doubt I'll want to waste this on turn 2. So maybe I just do this. What does it say? Okay. I'm going to play the tap lands. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. And I'll just punch him in the face for 1 measly damage. And now he's officially on the clock. He doesn't know this. He's probably still pretty comfortable on his high horse over there. But what he doesn't know is that he only has 20 more turns. 19 more turns of that. And then he's a dead man. He's a dead man walking. All because of my mild-mannered librarian. I didn't read this card's name. He's going to get punched in the face twice by the mild-mannered librarian, and that's pretty funny to me. That's pretty darn funny to me. Okay, this requires 4 mana. I think I'll do an Evolving Wilds. And then I shall punch him in the face with a ruler, because I feel like librarians slap hands with a ruler. 2 turns down. That clock is a ticking. Tick, 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 tick. I got lazy over the years, but I'm still in great shape. There you go. As long as you're in a great shape, I guess no reason to get back on that horse, eh? My turn. Man, he must have a slow deck. Or he took a questionable hand. Okay, I have a green, white, a white, and a white. So I guess I'll get another green. And it's my turn once again. I can play another white card. I now have 4 for this. Reach, Death Touch. Okay, I'm almost at the point where I can kick that. I can kick that next turn, but the first thing I'm going to do is play my Treetop Snare Spinner. Another deck of mine. This creature becomes a werewolf. Put 2 1/1 counters on it and you draw a card. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but that's freaking hilarious. Why is my librarian turning into a werewolf? Why is that happening? I don't know. I guess that dog in her. It's that dog in her wants to read some books. Apparently. Penny the Wise. How new are you to Magic? I've been streaming Magic for about 3 weeks now. Potentially a little bit longer. And I've been a Yu-Gi-Oh player my entire life. So I've always been hobby adjacent to Magic the Gathering. So I always had I had some knowledge of the game. However, 3 weeks ago is when I started playing. And I bought the Avatar beginner box, and I just fell in love after that. I just straight up fell in love. Target creature with 2 of the easiest wins I've ever experienced in my entire Magic the Gathering career. Short it may be, Penny the Wise. Have you seen the card Heir Apparent? Not only have I seen it, I've seen it, read it, loved it, wanted to buy it, passed on it because I bought too much stuff as it is. However, I forgot to greet you properly, Penny the Wise. Penny the Wise, I love your username, and I love that you're here, and I hope you're a patient feller, because patience is something that's going to be a key attribute to watch my streams, because I make a lot of stupid mistakes. So I hope you're patient with me, and I hope you enjoy watching people get into this beautiful game. But I am a big fan of Heir Apparent. I like that card. I also like that card. Is it Dragon Tempest? Dragon something? Dragon Season? It's like Heir Apparent for dragons. I can't remember the name of it. I've been seeing you pop through my home feed a few times now, LMAO. We all start somewhere. Thank you for having that home feed be there and just whittled you down slowly but surely. We finally got you, and hopefully I can keep you. Hopefully I can keep you. I am fairly tired today, so it's probably not gonna be my longest stream. But I love that you're here. Hopefully you stick around. You're in the chat with Stranger, DJ, Lee, all wonderful fellows. Wonderful fellows that all love and are down for games of Magic. So if you ever itching to play a game of Magic, you can probably hit them all up. I think they're all in my Discord. I know Stranger is for sure. I know Stranger's always down for a game or two of Magic the Gathering. Joust Through deals 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. I like that card a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I like it quite a bit. However, I doubt it's gonna be... Oh, he is a hasty son of a gun, isn't he? I could just kill it. So maybe I shouldn't have played the tap lands. Okay, questionable decision there. The questionable decision. Dragon's Approach. DJ got my back. It is Dragon's Approach. That is what I was talking about. That card, I also like that card. I wouldn't mind building a Heir Apparent deck and Dragon Approach deck separately. Has anyone combined the two? I doubt it, but that might be fun too. Sacrifice this creature, destroy target enchantment. Or, okay, I want to wait to kick that. I do want to wait to kick that. I low-key want to just joust through that son of a beach. Low-key do. Let's do a white card. It's a 2/2. Let's... All right. Second questionable decision of the day. Not playing my creature. Not playing my Felidar Cub. Because this thing's annoying. It's annoying to look at. It's annoying to get punched in the face by him. The whole thing just sucks. So, see ya. Never want to beat ya. I got the mild-mannered werewolf librarian again. Cards like Heir Apparent are super nice for getting decks quickly, especially for Brawl. That's a great point. Raimi is here. Whoa, it's me, and whoa, it's Raimi. And Raimi, we got a new person in the chat. It's Penny DeWise. Penny DeWise. If you see Penny DeWise in a Storm Cellar, not good news. If you see him in the chat, great news for all of us. All right. Let's play both. Let's play Felidar Cub. And let's play a mild-mannered librarian that just for some reason turns into a werewolf. Still hilarious to me. I actually love this card. It's a shame. I like it so much, in fact. For some reason, I don't know if it's just the lack of sleep that's making me a bit delirious right now or what. But if this was a legendary creature, I like it so much that I would build a deck around this card. It's hilarious to me. Why is a librarian a werewolf? And the fact that the text says this creature becomes a werewolf also is funny to me. It's funny. I don't know. It's weird. River Wheel Sweep. Tap target creature. Put 3 stun counters on. Exile top 2 cards from the library. Choose one of them until the end of your turn. Until the end of your turn, you may play that card. Okay, that seems unnecessary. Seems like you didn't need to do that. Alex Lukash. Alex Lukash, you didn't need to do that to me. 1 turn away from playing that. Hopefully I do draw. And that's the only thing I can play. Huh, I say. Well, let's just attack for 2. Hold up the 2. Because he's playing slow. That means I can play slow. Potentially. Or maybe I should just like take my medicine, play it without the kicker. But if a card can be kicked, why not do the kicking? A 3/3 cat. Okay, it's a cat deck. I know I must kill this, right? Oh, with 4 or greater. That's a bit less cool. And these things are crazy. That's actually kind of nutty. But it is what it is. I will become a werewolf now. And I get to draw a card. Very cool. I did not draw a land though. By the way, if you bounce a creature blocking a trampler, the damage goes through because of trample. That sucks, but that's also very good to know. Persuasive King is here too. You would like to take her out for a meal. Cat, people. You would like to take her out for a meal? I would. You're talking about mild manner. I was confused for a second. I was like, wait a second. Did I mistakenly hit on someone in chat? I didn't mean to be. That could get a little messy. I'm glad that's not what happened. Now I will be also a cat person. I should have played that after combat, so that was a mistake. Shoot. It do be like that sometimes, though. It really do be like that sometimes. I still want to kick that. Maybe it's my soccer upbringing, but I want to do some kicking. No attacks, end turn. I still have this, but it seems less likely to be played now. But that's only with trample. You learned the hard way 2 days ago. Check out some of the werewolves from Innistrad. Most of them flip to become actual werewolves with different abilities. Yeah, the librarian. LOL. Kudo! The gang is legitimately all here now. I gotta tell you guys, I know I've said this already, but I was tired. And I was thinking that today might be the day where I missed the day. I know, blasphemous as that may sound. But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it. Felidar Cub or Savannah Lions could be blockers, but I mean that's a lot of life. It is a lot of life. And he's gonna gain that life. I'm gonna go down to 10. All right, let's hope for a land. I mean, I can't be too salty if I lose this game, which is looking more and more likely that I do, because I got literally like the most free 2 games of my life starting this jumping experience. I could do this, and that's cool and fun and different. Oh, brother. All right, well, he's tapped out. But I can't be taking a beating from his little kitty cats for the rest of the day. However, Valor's stance is like less good now. Gnarly. I could play both of these. Okay, I'm going to play this now with the max amount of counters possible, which is just 3. Then I'm going to hope that I draw a land next turn so I can do Gnarlid Colony, which I believe will just make me unstoppable. Maybe the strongest ever, potentially. Nice. I see green mana on your board now. Sure do. The game is wanting me to be a green player. Aspect. The thing about Innistrad was a dope block. Who said the Innistrad? Penny DeWise said the Innistrad thing. The thing about flipping the cards is I really hate taking cards out of sleeves. I don't know why I hate it so much, but I do. Not gonna lie, I do. So that's the only thing that stops me from getting too hyped on that. Let's block these 2, I suppose, and take 3 damage. At least it's trades, maybe? No, it's not gonna be trades. Okay, they're 4/4s, but I don't have the mana for Valor's stance. However, I'm still at 5. Draw a land, the game will change. If I draw a land, the game will change. I drew a land. Now, is this fast enough? Whenever 1 or more 1/1 counters are put on another non-Hydra creature you control, put a +1. Oh, it's just 1/+1/+1 counter. Other cats you control gets +1/+1 have lifelink. When this creature enters, create 2. Okay, I have blockers for next turn. So I think this is probably better than this. In this one specific... Okay. All's not lost. Just because I have 4 cards in hand, they only have 1. But if they counter this, then I definitely will lose. 2 blockers, just no trample, and I will survive. I will survive. No attacks. There we go. You can just make proxies for the flip cards so you don't have to. That's a good point, Aspect. Always double block the bigger cat. You have the interaction to kill it if they respond with a buff or make a creature indestructible. They try to kill one of the blockers. So you're saying double block the big one. Like this. And then... Shoot, I'm going to have to... I can't do that now. I think you were probably telling me to do that last turn. So let's go 1 for 1 there. 1 for 1 there. 1 for 1 there. And then I have to block this, as painful as this may be. Or actually, I can double block like that. So 2, I'm going to take 4 damage here. But then I could do this. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Probably block the cat. Okay. If this is a spell, it is a spell, isn't it? It is a spell. Okay, I lost. I lost for sure. That's a spell that he can pay to buff his cats. He had it all along. He had it all along, didn't he? He was just giving me... Oh, maybe he's just deciding on the... No, he had it. Okay, only 2 is still going through, though. So I'm still living. All my creatures that I thought were going to die is living. I still have my Hydra. A Johnny is still massive. However... Damn. Damn. I literally... Because... Oh, man. Okay. I'm at 3-6. This is 5. This is 6. This is 2 and 2. I can't kick this. Can't wait. 2, 3, 5, 7. How many do I have? I have 6. I can't kick it. Damn, man, that feels so bad, but I need the extra blocker. But I am at 6, actually. Oof. That's a hard choice to make. Okay, I have to, shit. I don't like doing it. I do not like doing it. Now I have to hold this up for the worst case scenarios. And I'm going to hope Valorous Stance. I hope he puts a lot of mana resources into Johnny's Pride. And I'm hoping that I can Valorous Stance to Johnny's Pride. Deals 3 damage to target creature. Okay, that makes me feel less bad. Actually. Yeah, resolve. I'm resolving that. I have to get rid of the Johnny's Pride. Okay, bet I keep my creature. He's only attacking with 1. Wait, let me read this card. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. A Johnny's Pride, no more. He does have 40 life still. However, this right here is huge. Or I can do this. Put a +1/+1 counter on another target attacking creature you control. If that creature is a cat, it gains first strike until end of turn. Probably this is the better thing to do. And then no attacks because he can block both. He can block both. Let's hope he whiffs. Okay, that's kind of a whiff, but he drew a card. Land, maybe? No, that makes things worse. That makes things a lot worse for me. But he's probably not going to attack, which actually sucks for me. Oh, wow, that's fair. That's fair. But now we're going to be able to attack with this. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could block with everything. But then if I wait and he attacks, okay, why is combat still so hard for me? I felt like I was making progress. Bah. Well, let's think about this. What is this? It's a 4/4. That's a 3/4. Potentially, I can still block his biggest thing. Block this one or this one. Okay, I'm just going to attack here because, like, it feels good to attack. Puts him down at 33. I'm 14. Okay, that was the correct answer. Because, like, that's the game changer right there. If I survive another turn, I'll feel a little bit better. If I'm using a DFC, what I do is I pull up the backside of the said card from the mana box for others to see the backside without taking... That's a great idea also, Kiro. Now I'm at 2. All right, this is not looking good anymore. It wasn't looking good before, but I was having a shot, wasn't I? I was giving it my best shot. Damn. Block. 2. Man, that feels terrible. All right, so the right choice was not attacking. It usually is that way, but old habits die hard, I suppose, right? Right? Damn. It's like I was losing from the beginning, and then it like dangled false hope in front of me. So then it felt extra bad. Whereas if I just lost wholeheartedly from the beginning, my hair is really annoying today. It's been hella annoying since I burnt my face off the other day, but it is what it is. Green used to be the Timmy color, mainly used for big creatures. Now green does everything. It seems like it does everything, and it's really calling my name. Reprint Crawworm. What Aspect said. I'm not sure what Crawworm is, but if Aspect wants it, it's probably good. Mana Box is a really helpful app in my opinion. Okay, I gotta remember Mana Box. I got to remember mana box. So I'm taking a picture of the chat. Block your tokens for sure because they'll have lifelink. Kill the carousel so he loses the Lord effect. Save your carousel. That's with the instant up. It's a pretty decent card being flexible as either removal or protection. I would have blocked the 5/5 with the 2 green 3/3s. That way he's forced to trade with his 5/5 for 1/3/3 or he used his combat trick to save 5/5, which he did, but you still have a 3/3. He's got 40 life. You would have gotten counters with it if he swung in and you blocked something. Damn it, Aspect. I swear, eventually, I'll be good at combat. It's just taking forever. Trading 4 creatures, one of which is strong Drygen for 1 is easy. Yeah, mono green landfall is one of the best decks in Standard. It gets boring but powerful. Yeah, I really, like if money was no object, I've said this before, I definitely would build that deck just because Earthbending seems really fun. But it seems like I would run into the same problem that I run into with my mono white Aura deck, that it's so linear that it's really... Like, I'm playing jump in because I kind of just am tired of, 1, playing against fucking Dimir all the time, but 2, is that it's kind of boring to play back to back to back to back to back, you know what I'm saying? So that is one of the issues of why I didn't craft it right away. However, Earthbending, Chef's Kiss, designed so well. So fun. Love it. It's good resource from price checking and for Oracle text. Also, the cards you're using has an errata. He was probably eventually going to get too wide for you to handle, but you would have lasted at least 1 more turn. Yeah, I totally screwed that up. But maybe after screwing things up for another 1, 2, 3, 4 more decades, I'll get the hang of it. Maybe. Let's put Let's put a cat on the field. Let's put an early cat on the field just so he knows that we mean business with our putty cats. Can't win them all. That's 4 true penny to wise. Thank you for making me feel a little bit better. I do feel fine. I won the first 2 games without even trying, you know, because I'm just so good. Not because they just gave up. However, this guy, okay, he's not playing the deck I just was playing with. Jump in. That would feel like you're watching your ex go on a date with somebody, and that wouldn't feel very good. What do I want to do this turn? Do I want to play a 2-mana or this? Whenever another creature you control enters, put a +1. Okay, I want to play that first, so I shall. I want to, so I shall. I play cards, therefore I am. I don't want my putty cat to die just yet, so I won't attack. There we go. Probably should have went flyer first. I can see that. Probably, now that I'm looking at a bunch of flyers. Green and white are the more beginner-friendly colors, so it makes sense. Gaining life and hitting hard are beloved concepts. Yeah, Meta Box is dope. Alright, the consensus is Meta Box is the devil's lettuce. So I shall try it tonight. Not the devil's lettuce, but the Meta Box. Alright, he is thinking up a storm, which either tells me he's a brand new player, he doesn't have a mate just like me, or he has a tricky hand. I'm hoping for the latter. In fact, I might be hoping for the former, because new players are probably right up my alley because I am one myself, so it seems fair. The unicorn is great and limited. It seems freaking cracked and limited. I like it. I like unicorns. In Yu-Gi-Oh, there was a team called Team Unicorn. And I like that show. Team 5Ds. The Pride Mate isn't going to be getting counters anytime soon, but he's not swinging, so I guess it didn't matter. Yeah, and if he does swing, they're in the air. That is for true. Alright. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. Or a flyer, or affinities for cats. I could do that and be scared of literally nothing. However, why would I do that at the moment? I wait to have as many cats as possible on the board. Not quite the Regal Carousel. When I go to fairgrounds, I often go to the carousels. And I like to know that it's a regal thing that I do that for. I don't know what I'm talking about. Attack. It is now my time to shine. Thank you very much. 19 to 18. Vigilant cat. A cute little putty cat. I would pet that. I would pet the hell out of that cat. Even though it kind of looks like half a lion. I'd probably get mauled, but yeah, I'd still pet that putty cat. Not gonna lie. Parent in the carousel is solid. Have you tried jump in yet? Penny to wise. This is jump in. Unless I'm like extremely mistaken. Unless I'm extremely mistaken. Jump in? I believe this is what it is. Should have played the tap land first to guarantee the carousel next turn. Damn. Alright, I gotta lock in. Because that should be obvious. I'm not paying attention, and the viewing audience deserves my best. However, it's hard to lock in when I'm trying to respond. I don't want the same thing that happened yesterday where I lock in and then I like have a bunch of non-topical messages I sort through. Okay, I gotta lock in and do both things at the same time. Let's go. 2, 1, attacking me. Hurts me deeply. I'm going to 15. However, they have 1 once. I'm going to be attacking with a lot next turn. However, I'm just so good at the game. I drew a non-tap land. I knew it. Aspects? DJ? You didn't have to worry. I didn't have to worry. I knew I had it all along. I was just, building up the suspense. It's for the content, you know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I did that. Now I have lifelink. And when I gain life, I get a plus. Oh my god, the engine is online. I'm about to pop it the fricketh office. That is a lot of alliteration is my friend today. Give me some more putty cats. Give me some more +1/+1 counters. I can definitely see why people play putty cat decks. Definitely. I did see a putty cat. I did see a putty cat. Okay, I don't want my unicorn to die. He can double block. In fact, they can triple block. Now that I'm thinking about it. So maybe I just attack with one thing? I don't want to be triple blocked. But would they really do that? Alright, I'm going to look at the chat. You're not used to dual colors, but lantern placement is an important skill to learn. That's true. You're giving me an out aspect. I really appreciate it. However, I should be smart enough to not make that mistake. But I appreciate the out. You're the best. Tap lands, untap when you don't need the mana. Might want to keep Unicorn back for value. Losing the Pride Mane is okay trade. Okay. Okay. I'm going to trust you. Swing out. Okay, I'm going to trust y'all. You're better than I am. That's for sure. I do have more putty cats. So it ain't the end of the world. And I do think that he is a new player. So he might not see the triple trade. He does not see the triple trade. And I'm about to gain life. And my Pride Mate is about to be a massive boy. Right? That's how it works. That's how it works. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I win. I win these. I win this. If he wants to triple block, he's in a bad board state your next turn. That's true aspect. They won't have wipes and jump in. Persuasive King. You're not the first person to say that to me. In fact, I've had this happen. When I was playing my beloved Manifest Dread jump in deck, someone was like, well, at least you don't have to worry about board wipes. The very next turn, I think. The very next turn, I get board wiped. I get board wiped. However, I will agree with you, it's not common from my experience. Limited that may be. This is why I was telling you cats are strong, even in the standard meta. Aspects, I chose the cat package because you told me cats are strong. All because of you, Aspect, I chose the cats. I'm living to not regret it, thankfully. And now next turn I can do this. And that's going to be fun. Oh, you son of a biscuit. He's playing my favorite card against me. That's not cool. That's not cool to say the least. All right, now I'm playing the tap lanes when I don't need to care. Creature control will get +1/+1 end turn. I have 3, 4, 5 to use. I can do both things. What does it say? Deadly Riposte deals 3 damage to target tapped creature, and you gain 2 life. Things that make you go, Well. I'm just gonna all attack because I feel like that's just what you do. I feel like that's just what you do. You know what I'm saying? Well, we'll see. It's instant, so I don't have to make a decision yet. I'll see what they block with. See if the damage goes to lethal if I play this card. If he only blocks 1, it's definitely going to lethal. He's blocking 2. All right, that's 2, 5, 8, 11, 15. It's game. I'm just the best player in the world right now. You can't convince me otherwise. Sometimes people say I got the dog in me, but that's wrong. I got the cat in me. I got the putty cat in me. Brrr. That's me purring. That's me purring. Oh, I thought this was a starter deck duel. Jump in is where you pick 2 packs and mash them together. Yes, Pennywise. It is. I picked cats, and I apparently picked strong. Because I picked cats because of what Aspect told me way back when. And then I picked strong because it had that Hydra that I've seen in Standard. So it felt like a good choice. Now you have 2 carousels if you ever want to build something in Standard. There we go. You are Yugi. I've been complimented many times since I started streaming because all of you guys are just delightful human beings and I love everyone that I've come across, except for one person. One person commented that I sucked. I wasn't even playing the game. I was just packing up my room and someone said that I sucked. I thought that was actually pretty funny. But everyone except for that guy has been so pleasant and kind. That is right up there with the top compliments I've received. Cat strong. Cats do be strong. And cats do be strong. I feel like I'm not fading. Once I start feeling like I'm fading and I'm going to force the energy, that's when I'm going to see if my boy Something Real in the Discord wants to play before I get off stream. Okay, and let me respond to my realtor real quick. You said you'll write that up and send that addendum in the morning so we can send it all together. Fantastic. Thanks so much. Today's streaming / touring went well, and I'm just going to leave it at that because going into the negatives of the day just seems like something a donkey would do. And I ain't no donkey. I'm more of a Shrek kind of guy. And now I got the werewolf in my hand, so nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way green. I'm playing against a guy named Biggie Sleaze. The dude is just a big sleazeball. I really never liked this guy. He reminds me of a used car salesman, Biggie Sleaze. Let's play my Werewolf Librarian. I absolutely adore this card. It's so weird I like that card so much. I think the random chance cards in the pack are between Carousel and Erebos. Is Carousel a mythic? Well, I'll just find out right now. It's a rare. Well, I'll take it. Both are solid. They do be seeming to be solid. I'm going to play a Plains, play a Felidar Cub, but building good Magic the Gathering habits, attacking with the 1/1 first, then playing it post-combat. Because I, if you didn't know, am a good Magic the Gathering player. Maybe the best. And as you know, if you're good at the game, you play creatures post-combat, as I do so often. Okay, that's cool. I think I'll wait till next turn and play this, maybe? Maybe, I say, questioningly so. Storage engines, I love that. I love the speed. Whoever designed speed deserves a raise because, like, good for you, you know what I'm saying? I doubt that they're going to want to trade. But I don't even want to give them the option with my mild-mannered librarian because she needs to be protected at all costs. She's mild-mannered. You know what I mean? She needs someone to look out for her. But at the same time, she's a strong, independent librarian that needs no man. Because she can be her own wolf. Wait, can you check the midweek Magic event for this week? Can I check it? I thought it was over today. But I can right after this game. I'll definitely check it for you, my friend. Penny to Wise. Also, I mentioned it. Oh my gosh, a 7-2 for 3 mana. Okay, well, I was about to say I'm gonna kill that, but I'm gonna kill the frick out of this thing. That is nutty. It reminds me of a professor way back in the day. My gosh. Resolve. Savannah Lions. I can do multiple things now. I can make my thing into a bigger thing. However, I would be out of mana, so I think I'm just going to do this. No way he trades. No way. Okay. I was about to say, 7 is quite deadly. Post-combat creature, once again. Not going to pat myself on the back, but I might toot my own horn. Toot, toot. Because if you're not on your own team, who's going to be, you know what I'm saying? Because those bleachers can cause hemorrhoids. Because they're not a comfortable seat. 4 mana. 4 cards in hand. 4 mana, 3 cards in hand. Now it is time to joust all the way through, or hear me out. I block it and see what he does. Because this doesn't have keywords in it. So I feel like he will play out. Perfect. Now he only has 1 green. Oh, that was my only white. I didn't have a white. I couldn't have done it. Oh, that was just for the memes, guys. I knew it all along. It was just for the memes. It was just for the memes, guys. Okay. Methinks I turn this into a werewolf. Let's go. Werewolf time. And I get to draw a card, so why would you not do that? I'm going to not attack with this to make him think like, oh no, my Calaxian Hunger Tyrant is going to get got next turn. He's thinking that. He's freaking out. He's freaking out. Super bad. You have to chump. Unless you want to trade. You just boned yourself. That doesn't sound very pleasant. Midweek is over. DJ says midweek is over. Since you tapped your white, both Carousel and Arabo are good cards. Just buy more jumping cards. You can have a cat deck. That's a good idea, Lee. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Pass. Let's see what he does in response to this. I didn't bone myself this time, but he's about to spend mana. Put a... What is this? Okay. Oh, and indestructible. But wait a second. I can respond to it, can't I? And it dies before the indestructible hits it, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm getting better at the game. I literally just tapped my white. I just tapped out a white last turn just for the memories. Just for the memories, guys. Now, do I play a massive Wildwood Scourge, or I'm gonna do it because I want to, and it's as simple as that. I think it's 5, right? Auto pay? Yes, it is 5. An absolute massive Wildwood Scourge. He has in the picture. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heads. All right, not thematically accurate. But still cool. And now he's going to go down to a measly, a paltry 8. So paltry, in fact, when he drinks juice, there's pulp in it. Which they have the same letter sounds to start the words. That's the only reason I said it. I do understand that they're not the same words. And it instantly dies. However, I do have a real Carousel to play next turn. Carousel is better. There's another jump-in set for cats. Both it's from Aether Drift. I see. Okay, that would have been nice to have with this, but at least I can play this now. crew 3. He can crew this. That's not very nice. It's not very nice at all, actually. I really don't know what to do around this. I suppose I have so many things that I wait for him to crew an attack with it, and I do the killing. He only has one card in hand. I think that is the correct choice. I'm going to start pretending I'm just you guys when I make my combat decisions. In fact, I'm going to start... Is this an enchantment? No, it's not. What else does it say? Max speed. Sacrifice the enchantment, search your library for a card, put it into your... Okay. He can pay that in response, can he? Okay, resolve. But what if he pays it, and then it's on a stack, and then I kill it first? Okay, right? That's how it works. Oh, no. Apparently it's not how it works. I thought it was going to be how it works, but apparently not. I thought that it would enter the stack, but apparently the sacrifice is probably the cost. So it happens right away, apparently. So that is something else new I learned. So that's cool, I suppose. The speed mechanic was kind of meh. Ironically, it's a slow mechanic. That is ironic, but I do enjoy it nonetheless because it makes me feel good. But I can definitely see how it is meh. Swing in? No swing in. Oh, JFC. I forgot it was Friday. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Dem Toes Yummy. Dem Toes Yummy. Welcome to the chat. What a username. You can just force it. It was already in play. Being destroyed doesn't go on the stack. I see. Well, I learned something new. Dem Toes Yummy. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you're a patient fella because... you'll probably witness me be stupid like that and learn things along the way many times. So yeah, I hope you're patient. I hope you enjoy watching someone learn. And I just freaking played before combat again. Okay, I need to lock in again. Ace of Drifts has some weird cards. Full cycle uncommon legends with weird stat blocks. Lore-wise, they're from Muruganda, a plane where creatures are big but don't have abilities or keywords. I'm always here for new players. I love the journey. Thank you so much. You are the man, Dem Toes. You'll make me lose my mind, that's for sure. Send it, force issue. All right, you guys do say to send it. I'm going to force the issue. He is going to block it, but now I have a 6/6 that I can, which is one of my creatures, but he does have menace now that I'm thinking about it, so that's less cool. If he blocks again, he's going to make a trade at the very least. So I am agreeing with you that attacking... Oh, he's at 1. It should have been a much clearer choice from me to attack there. So now I feel a little foolish. Math is for blockers. That is well said. Math is for blockers. It is also for nerds. It's also for nerds. And as Magic the Gathering players, we're clearly not nerds. However, now he has 2 blockers. And he still has 2 blockers. He's going to cycle. I have 4 attackers. He's at 1. And I win these. I win these chicken nuggets. Good game. He hits me with a good game. Good game to you as well. Biggie Sleeves. I had fun in that match. So I'm going to hit the I had fun button. I did have fun. All right. I'm thinking, let me check out my daily. Because that was a goal of mine for today, as it is every day. Okay, my daily has been accomplished. I'm clearly running out of gas. However, I think I have one more jump in me. And then I'm gonna go into my Discord, Yummy Toes. God. Oh man, crazy. I like the name, to be honest with you. I like the name. If you want to be a part of this community after I'm done streaming, I got a Discord full of cool people. Aspect is one of them. Something Real, who I'm hitting up right now, who I believe they want to play if their power did not go out. Today is just full of them easy wins, you know what I'm saying? Full of the easy wins. Something Real complimented me in my Discord. Something Real is indeed a real one. Where is it? Looking for game. There it is. Something Real. Here we go. Did your power go out, or are you down for some gathering? All right. While I wait for that message, I'm going to play one more time because that wasn't an actual game. I guess it worked, but losing your carousel makes you lose Lord Effect and a lifelink. Okay, so I shouldn't have attacked with the carousel. I got a little too hasty. What's your standard deck? My standard deck is a very boring. Well, it's kind of fun at first, but I've been playing it for so long. It is just mono white enchantments. I'm going to judge you fairly. Sorry, very late. Was helping a friend make a Blink deck. Hey, no reason to apologize for that. That sounds like a very good use of time. I mean, if you want to see some shit, I'll face you. Mono white Boggles? Boggles? Are you talking about the legendary Slippery Boggle? Unbelievable. If you're mentioning Slippery Boggle, that's... Do you know Ian, and do you know Raimi, and do you know Butterhugger? There's no way. There's no way you know them. Another werewolf enters the chat. How to fix half his deck? Man, that guy has problems, but at least friendship is not one of the problems because they have a savior in the form of Mai. Boggles equals making a tower on something that's difficulty to kill. Oh, I see. I got too excited there for a second. Let's continue to just play green so he thinks that I'm just a green player, which is a fair assumption to make. Is your top deck in Magic lingo jargon? I see. Boggles equals making a tower on something that's difficult to kill. I thought that was just called Voltron. So I learned something new today. Inspiring Call, draw a card for each creature you control with a +1. That's going to be pretty cool later on, but because I'm not playing that right now... Oh, I could make this big. No, I can't. All right, now's the time to play that. Gain a life. No attacks. Of course, no attacks. Did your power go out, or are you down for some gathering? No answer. That's making me think that his power may have gone out, which is unfortunate. I hope he's staying warm and dry. Power, I mean, it doesn't collapse the roof, so that's a little silly to say. Hopefully he's staying warm, I should say. Tron is from the Urza lands. It's Voltron with board and hexproof. I see. Learn something new every day, because I literally just thought Voltron was just like you beef up one card and that's your whole strat. However, it was... My terminology just stems from, oh, you piece of absolute dog shite of a human. I hate your stupid guts. Now I'm going to kill him. I'm going to absolutely destroy him now. He doesn't realize it, but he's going to get got. A 7/7 is going to hit the field in approximately a lot of turns. Luckily, they got me. I haven't played Blink in forever, but still remember the lines. There you go. You are correct and wrong at the same time. That is Voltron, though. Sounds good. It was a decent guess, I suppose. All right, I got a blocker. Prideful parents to Johnny. Is this a Johnny's daddy or mommy? Could be. Assembling Tron is getting the 3 Urza lands together. That sounds fun. Not sure what it means, but it sounds provocative and fun. Do I do that? Or do I hold on to everything? I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it. I talked myself into it. Block me, I dare you. Yeah, you're gonna regret that, you piece of human filth. He might be a nice guy. Actually, I take back what I said. He's probably a decent enough fella. And I'm gonna leave white up in case things go awry. Manually tapping for affinity for cats. And he's gonna play something on it on my turn. It's like he's playing blue or something. Tron is old legacy shit. I ain't got nothing against old stuff. Old stuff is usually fun stuff. When this creature enters, return up to one target non-land permanent you control to its owner's hand. If it was a token, draw a card. That's fine. Resolve. He's still gonna take 3 damage because he still can't. He can't block again, right? Pretty sure. Like he can't choose the block now, right? Resolve. Next. Okay, 16. Fair deal. Now he's gonna waste some mana to get whatever he got back into his hand. Oh, you mean Tron? Tron is 3 land cards. They give you 6 mana instead of 3. Wow. When all of them are on the field, that's pretty freaking cool. Slippery Boggle is a 1-mana 1/1 with hexproof from the original Lauren block in 2007. Boggle's archetype is a Voltron style deck. It usually refers to the creature that already has hexproof. I see. I was introduced to the Slippery Boggle from Ian and Butterhugger originally, and it's become a meme ever since. In the Discord and the chat. However, I think they've been busy, or they may have grown tired of me. I haven't seen them in a couple days. Well, I saw Butterhugger yesterday. Actually. Not physically saw, just saw it in the chat. All right, something real has not responded. So that makes me think that his power is definitely out. So that means that Dem Toes, I believe, wanted to play, correct? Let me make sure I'm not remembering correctly. Sorry for very late. I mean, if you want... Dem Toes wants to play. Okay, maybe Dem Toes will be my last game of the evening. And then I will choose to be a warrior and not take the easy way out and force myself to work out because I literally told myself I was going to stream and then work out from now on, so I have the most energy possible for my streams, so I can hang out with you lovely people. The unicorn has come back. That means he loves me. She loves me. She loves me. She loves me not. We are what is that? 5-1 today. 4 of those 5 were because they forfeited. But we take those. We take those, baby. The Zendikar full art lands are in the store today. I saw that. They're one of the nicer ones, in my opinion. They are definitely for the wealthy. I don't want to spend my coinage on them. If I can see why someone would. All right, I'll put out into the ether. Is Dem Toes still out there? And if so, does Dem Toes want to play before I log off for the evening? It's only 4K. Live a little. My 4K has better things to be spent on. Aspects. You're trying to make me go down a slippery slope. I spend 4K here. I spend 4K there. Then I'm down to 0 coins. And then my wallet's gonna start talking to me. My wallet's gonna be like, it's just $20. Spend me. Like that SpongeBob episode where the money started talking to Mr. Krabs. What do you mean you use lands in every deck? That's a good point. What an investment. Okay, I think it's safe to say at this point that Dem Toes left the chat. So now, Aspect, Stranger, anybody else that's currently in the chat, do you want to be my last game for the evening? Or should I just continue jump in? I have not played against you guys in a minute. So I want to give the chance to dance. Give y'all the chance to dance, baby. The best thing you do is use wildcards for land. I'll play. Oh, I didn't leave. I went to the bathroom. Dem Toes. Okay, Mai wants to play. Dem Toes, do you still want to play? I mean, if you want to see funky shit, I'll play. Brother, I was born in the 70s. I was down to boogie. I've always been down to boogie, but tonight is the night where I bust a move. Only play people with full art lands. Aspect. That's what's the term? That's classist. You classist piece of. I'm just kidding. All right. So Dem Toes, because he said he's down first, and then and then, never mind, you can play with you. I was just taking a spot. If you can't, I see. If you do want to play after I play Dem Toes, I'm down to play you as well, Mai. I'm down to play you as well. Let me get my gamer tag. Let me get my gamer tag out real quick. That is my gamer tag. Flartlands. Peasant behavior says aspect. And here is my tag, Demtos. Ube pound 13815. There we go. If you're willing to, I'm up for it. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Menzria. I'm assuming this is Demtos. I'm assuming. Wait, did I just messed it up and I got a challenge right here. Boom. This is a 60 card format. I only have one deck, and it is this deck. However, actually, let me edit this real quick because I've been meaning to edit this for so long. I'm taking out this card, and it was Butterhugger told me to use this card instead. Slumbering Keep Guard. All right. Now I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to roll. Darth Goracorn. That is a name I have not read in a second. Darth Goracorn, I love that name. I was just playing a unicorn. I was just jumping in to jump in, and I had a unicorn, and I was playing a unicorn. In my head, I was like, that reminds me of Darth Goracorn. Jeez Louise. Welcome back, Darth Goracorn. I hope you're having a lovely evening. I hope you had a lovely day and a lovely evening. And all that. All right, I need to make sure I drink my water because it's good for your health. I can tell this guy means business. Because look at this. Look at that. I'm assuming that's the Black Lotus. Slumbering Keep Guard enters the battlefield. Pretty cool, if you ask me. I get to scry a lot, and it always feels good. He's surveilling. What format? What format is this? I'm playing standard, as you know. I'm not sure what format his deck is. I actually have no idea. Let's see what I want to do. Do I want to scry and draw a card while he's tapped out? I feel like that's a lot of value. So I'm going to do that. Let's scry. Oh. Yeah, I got gas in my hand, so it would be nice to draw planes. Not going to lie about that. Attack for 2. 4 true. That is me. I was modifying my modern elves. Oof. That sounds like a lot of fun. I wanted to build my midweek magic. Why is that a human person? And why is that a human person wearing not actual clothes? All right, that makes me feel uncomfortable. I actually feel like I was just assaulted. That's how I feel. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 1 or 2 from your hand without paying its mana cost. That is nuts. Is that okay? I'm gonna do this and then scry again. Let's see what his response is to this. Nothing. Nothing, young grasshopper. Okay. I still have gas in my hand, and I can do a lot with 4 mana, so I shall continue to do it. And I will do this first. He may have a sweeper, and that wouldn't be so good. The ward would be kind of useless against a sweeper. That usually is the tale of woe that I'd be spinning. Not standard, that's for sure. One thing I know for certain, this is not standard. You're right about that. I don't play standard, I play historic, but my historic deck is literally just a standard deck from 5 years ago. The only thing that I changed are the lance and the kill spells. Yeah, if you ever want to play me, DJ, even though this is my only deck, I'm down to play whatever you're down to play. So if you want to mix and match standard now versus standard a couple years ago, I am literally down for whatever you are down for. Ultimate Scavenger, it's time to be a bit greedy. Probably didn't need to do this, but I get a scry, modify my Wonder Weave. It's all good things. It is all good things, and now that I draw a creature back to back to back, I feel pretty good about the decision. That's for sure. Are you going to get the piece of lands, Yubei? Are they 4K? My first question, is it in the game is what you're talking about, in Magic the Gathering Arena? If it is, my follow-up question is it 4K? If the answer is yes to the latter, then probably not. I'm gonna hit him with a good game right there. Make this a double striker. Good game, and I won't draw this out. All attackers, next. Boom. If it's in real life, then the answer is probably not, because going to my local game store kind of scares me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm at the end of my rope in how far out there I've been putting myself. Streaming, hell out there, guys. Hell out there. Way out of my comfort zone, but we here and we're doing it. Standard Elves is fun, but not as fun as Brawl Elves. I can see that. And not as fun as Historic Elves. OMG, I know exactly what deck he's playing. I don't know what they'll cost. I don't. I fizzled that phases. Do you want to play again so you can show the good people what your deck's all about? I'd be down for that if you are, because you didn't really show off your deck. I think, as you said, you fizzled, right? So if you would like to, I wouldn't mind. If you want easy win, build an elf deck based brawl deck. Once the tokens and +1 start stacking, a lot of people concede. I can see that, and that would make me sad because I won't get to swing in with my pretty elves. They're one of the full art land sets from the new set. If you want to see the fun, all right, Dem Toes, let's go again. And then, as long as I get to see the deck, then I'll play Mai to round out this stream. And what a well-rounded stream it has been, in my opinion. Especially for a tired me. It's been pretty chill, not gonna lie. He's a graveyard that gets out auras on a 3-2. What I will say is that like what is it called? That enchantment that has steps on it. Saga. I think it was a saga. That saga was very scary. That saga scared the Jesus out of me, you know what I'm saying? But luckily, as he said, it fizzled a bit, so I kind of got lucky there. Got lucky big time. Bigly. I really wish Wizards of the Coast / Hasbro did what Pokemon does, and that when you buy a product, they have a QR code so you can redeem it in the game. If that was the case, I feel like I would just be happy about it. You know what I'm saying? I would just be really happy. And Dem Toes, I drew cracked again. The saga isn't the worry. Wow, that says a lot. That says a lot, actually. If that saga is not the worry, man, you got some demons hiding in this deck for sure. 1700 years ago. The Kamigawa lands are probably my favorite, to be honest. I do like those lands. I do know what you're talking about, strangely enough, and I do like those as well. My favorite kind of land are snow-covered lands. I quite fancy snow-covered lands. All right, this is starting exactly like last game. Scrying and drawing. That's all I do, baby. Scrying and drawing. All right, that's a bit greedy, but a greedy person is who I shall be today. 2 to the face at 17, a paltry 17, that is. If money was no, there's a lot of decks I want to make, but if money were no issue, I would definitely make a snow-covered deck because it seems like so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. DJ called it. It is definitely what DJ said. And this is just a pile of cards to me. I gleaned no information from that, unfortunately. Let's do this. And let's do this. Playing before combat, but he is tapped out, so let's be fair to myself, I suppose. Target player mills 4 cards. More cards. Is he whiffing? Probably not. Maybe, though. When this creature enters, return any number of aura cards. Oh my gosh. So I don't think he whiffed. I don't think so. I have an EDH deck on Motto that uses snow-covered lands. I'm jealous. I'm getting assaulted by this Faithless Looting. That card is... Well, that card makes me feel uneasy, that's for sure. Nothing on Arena, though. I see. Target player mills 10 cards. Holy guacamole. I have to do a lot of damage this turn, or else it is curtains for your boy. It is definitely curtains for your boy. At least I'm scrying. Let's put them all on this little guy. Put on the warder. It doesn't make much of a difference, but it is nice. All attacks. 4 damage. He's a 4. I have 4 in the air next turn. So can he do what he wants to do? Can we see? It looks like yes. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less. Is he returning? He is returning this. Oh, we're about to see the thing. We're about to see it. Founding the Third Path is a super cool name. It has trample. We saw the thing. Nice. Can I say nice? Nice. All right. Well, you can't do 60 to me. I refuse. I refuse. I have to block. There you go. Great game. Good game. Very cool. And that's such a cool card name, too. This card right here, Founding the Third Path. Glimpse the Unthinkable, Mana Confluence. Pretty cool looking card. Disgusting looking card, and a lot of cool looking cards. I told you I'd let you use my cards if you wanted to try out Moto. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Yeah, it's hard to say no to trying out a cool deck like that. But I think I'll stick with Magic the Gathering Arena for the time being. A little slower than I hoped, but I hope you get to make some fun decks like this. I hope so too. It's a little gimmicky, but it's fun when it works. For sure, and you got a lot of cool cards to work with too. It's a little, somehow show him Amelia combo. Amelia Earhart? Do you fly? Do you fly way up high and then come crashing down? That might be in poor taste, but it has been 100 years, so I feel like it's fair to joke about that now. All right, Mai, are you ready for the final game of the stream? Potentially? And actually, I'll let you challenge me. Amalia. I've never heard of it, but then again, I haven't heard of much. I haven't heard of many cards, to be honest. All right, we'll give it a few moments longer. Yes, brawl. Okay, Mai is ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Another SpongeBob meme has been uttered from my mouth today. I got SpongeBob on the brain. Now you guys are going to see my janky brawl deck. It is, again, not for anyone out there going to judge this. I'll take all criticisms. However, just know it's just a pile of cards. Just from what I had left over from building my net deck in Standard. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's a combo that triggers Amalia until she's 2020, then wipes the board. It's a good time. That sounds like a nightmare to me if I'm playing my Standard deck, for sure. Okay, this is cool. I'm going to keep this. Starting with a couple Angels. So that is an easy keep. An easy peasy keep. Oh, this is different. I don't think I've played this. Mai has so many decks. It's crazy how many decks she has. What does this do? Companion. Your starting deck contains at least 20 cards more than the minimum deck size. Flying. When Yorion enters, exile any number of other non-land permanents you own and control. Return those cards to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step. That was a lot of words, and I don't think I processed any of them. Yorion! DJ is a fan of Yorion, and honestly, I have to say, it looks like a pretty cool card. Next time, I'll show you some funky combo decks. If you've never been stormed, I have never been stormed before. There we go. I have that to look forward to, or maybe not look forward to. As this artifact enters, choose a color, creature's control of the chosen color. Ooh, that's cool. Add 1 mana. The ring tempts you. You get an emblem named the ring. If you don't have one, then your emblem gains next ability. You choose a creature you control to become. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. His legendary can't be blocked by creatures with. Okay, that's cool. But let's start. Let's start this. Let's start doing this thing. So I can draw a card. That's nice to draw. Playing Blink. Been a while, but I think I got it. Been playing a long time on Arena. Seems like it. It's been a blinky day for Mai. She helped build her friends or fix her friend's Blink deck, and now she's playing Blink against me. And she's playing Snow-Covered Islands. Very topical. Very topical indeed. Now, I can do this. Or I could do this. I do like venturing into the dungeon. Seems good. But maybe I do this first. Or maybe I don't. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it because it's cool. White. 4 score. And I'm not going to die to the blocker. Oh, wait. It's a 2. I almost thought the 1 was... Oh, that would have been a mistake. Well, I don't want to die. Which is a shame. But it is what it is. But at least I'm a big buff, baby. I love Yorion, but it's so hard to keep it intact in person, at least for me. I'm not sure what that fully implies, but I'm eager to find out. You can't keep it intact. Does that mean it's a complex board state? Maybe complex interactions of one another? All right, I have an idea. I'm going to... do this. Then I'm going to do this. That's it. Resolve. And I messed up. Damn it. Ah, damn it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I have an idea, though. Because that's going to stay tapped. Okay. Okay. Well, at least I'm going to attack with this thing. And that's all I'm going to do. Just going to attack. Simple as that. Take 4 damage. You know you want to. Be a gentle lass. Okay. No gentle lassness. Lassie, come home. End turn. This deck is... I love the double Yorion tactic. I always keep my old Yorion and blink it so it gets another trigger when it comes back. Okay, I can look forward to that. This deck is vulnerable. I stopped playing it because it's vulnerable without a blink spell. To blink my Yorion to protect my things. I see, I see. Because you mentioned vulnerability at least 3 times, that tells me that your hand doesn't have the blink. And that tells me I have a chance. Resolve. At the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 other time. Okay. So she has the blink. She do be having the blink. But at least it's not a 6/5 yet. Pass. Resolve. Okay. What does that do on enter? Is it a draw a card and then this gets... Okay. Blinking is cool and fun. It do be cool and fun, I'll give it that much. My turn. Another one. I mean, that seems cool and cracked and fun. So, should we just do it? Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Okay, my idea. Alright, I'm doing it. Because it seems cool. 1, 2, 3, buckle my fee. Submit 4. Resolve. But it's 8/7. I don't really want to get rid of that anymore. Let me read this again. Okay. I no longer want to do what I was going to do. Which is kind of funny. But is it really? Damn. I just did the same thing twice. That was kind of stupid. Worst play, Megan Morris 6896. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Exile target artifact or creature, then returns to the battlefield under its owner's control. Also, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're a patient person that can put up with, quote unquote, the worst plays. When this creature enters, create a treasure token. Resolve. But now I have beefy flyers. And I have this for backup. But she do be blinking stuff now every turn. So it might be too little too late. I'm also missing white. OMG mistake. I could have done something. I like to hear that because I just made the same mistake my back-to-back times. I was just really gung-ho playing a specific card in my hand. And I had one track mind for some reason. A flyer? I don't like that. Stop doing that. Resolve. Pass. Blinking again. One blue to play, but I think you're going to get some cards and a treasure. Believe that's what you're doing. And you're at 28. My turn. Another angel. Okay, this is going to get cool and fun and exciting. What does this do again? Whenever a ring bearer attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. Your ring bearer is a legendary. It can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Fascinating. Attach the Aether Spark to up to one target creature you control. Put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. As long as the Aether Spark is attached to a creature, the Aether Spark can't be attacked. What's the Aether Spark? Okay. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage during your turn, you may put that many lore, draw 2 cards, add 10 mana of any. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's do this first. The more angels, the better, I think. I mean, that's clearly going to be my win con. And then all attacks and just see where this gets me. Can I get adventure in the dungeon? Oh, I love this game. This game is sweet. Veils of Fear. Each player loses 2 life. I don't care about that. Discard a card, sacrifice a creature, and artifact. Nope. Create a treasure. So cool. Create a treasure token. Scry 1. Boom. This one. Let's do that one. I gain 1 life. Pretty much the best now. Let's see what she blocks with if she does. Arena does not want me to have white. I hope not. That means I have a chance, Mai. You don't want it to be just a one-sided game. That's not riveting television. Not riveting television, Mai. So I'm hoping that you don't draw a white. Okay, that's best case scenario for me. She's taking 7. She's taking a lot. Next. All right, that makes up all the life she's been gaining in turn. I feel decent about that turn. I was no longer caught up on split up, which is good. And if she's listening to me right now, she now knows I have split up. That was stupid. But I have lots of damage in the air. Okay. None of those is killing me, right? However, that is not a flyer. Okay, resolve. Gain life, 20. I'm at 17. I have more than that. Oh my gosh, this is going to be crazy. She's doing what she wanted to do. First time I ran into Yorion, and DJ knew exactly what was happening. When this creature enters, choose 1. Destroy target enchantments. Exile target card. Okay, I'm fine with that still. What are you going to destroy? Maybe just gain 2 life? Exile, I don't know. Gain 2 life. Wow. I'm getting lucky. Extremely lucky. I'm misplaying. I know. I misplayed too, Mai. It's okay. We can misplay together. It's all about having fun. And to be honest with you, I'm having a grand old time. I ventured into a dungeon. And I'm playing angels. And look how cool these things look. And you have And your engine's going off, so that must feel good. I have to imagine it feels good. And you're at 20. Man, this deck is really cool. I can definitely see why it's hard to play in real life. That's for sure. My turn. Another. Oh my gosh. This game just loves me right now. This game just freaking loves me. I've never drawn this many angels. So I'm having a stupendous time. Let's buff up our weakest links, eh? Which is this and this. More life to be gained, but do I have enough? I have 17. I have 25. I have 31, 35, 36, 40. I have 40 damage, but she'll block my biggest thing with her one flyer. So that would put me down to 31. And she has 31. Okay, did I do my math wrong? I am tapped out though, now that I'm realizing it. Oh, this can't attack. Okay, I'm way off now. 5 attack, but I'm okay with that. I can venture into 2 dungeons. Oh, no, just the same dungeon. I got a little hypey there. First time I've made it to dungeon level 2. Here we go, baby. I'm going to find a dragon in this dungeon. Not bad for a dad. I'll take it. I have to focus a lot in 4-pod, and as a green player, I don't like it as much anymore. I wouldn't like it either. Magic the Gathering for me is a relaxation tool sometimes. And not so much a sweaty tool. But if I want to be sweaty, a Blink deck would be a very good use of a very good tool to make that happen, that's for sure. And you still have 5 cards in hand, going to be 6, and your card sleeves are animated. That is a flex. She's going to block the 9-8 with the 4-5 and maybe double block. I'm a little surprised at that. I'm not mad at it, though. All right, let's hope for no board wipe. And then I think I got the game. Her commander goes back, but she has so many resources that can just play it again. And actually, that's probably good for her. So she probably wants to trade with her commander, now that I'm thinking about it. A white mana she taps for. I love this card, but I have not played it yet. I played it one time, and it was like of no consequence to the game. And that was a long time ago. Skyclave Apparition. Exile to 1 target non-land, non-token permanent you don't control with mana value 4 or less. Damn. However, I still have enough to do lethal. She has 2 flyers. However, it's still enough. 11 here. She has 6 mana to spend. So she can't do that. Its owner may play it. A spell cast this way costs 2 less. Oh, she just got rid of... What did she get? My split up. She'd be scared of the split up, does she? At the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 other target creature. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no. Don't I just get this back? It goes to exile? I don't get it back? Wow, that's a great card in this deck. Wow. That's not cool. It's not fun. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. Okay, I gotta read this again. His legendary can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. The flyer, none of them are bigger than me, unfortunately. Well, let's just see. She has 12 life. Let's just see where this gets me, eh? I can create a treasure token. Target creature can't attack until your next turn. Let's do a treasure token. I think that might be a little bit better here. And then continue to attackers. Continue to blockers, I should say. Okay, she's clearly going to be blocking my 9-8. And then blocking my 6-5. That leaves me 9 damage. So close. Oh. Maybe not? Okay, she is blocking it. That sucks. Is there anything else I can do? That creature also gains indestructible until end turn. Oh, brother. Ain't that always the way? Does anything have interaction with what I'm about to do? It doesn't look like it. All right, so there's no reason to do it, probably. 9, 10, 11. One shot. If I lose this game because of one life, that won't feel good. But I have 5. I have 6 things to spend on it. Combat damage during your turn. You may put a loyalty. I could have done this too. Maybe I just play a blitzball. And maybe I do... Maybe I just do that, and that's it. Actually... Huh. If I played the Aether Spark and then attached it to one of my creatures, I would have won. So now I'm going to plus it up. Or do I draw 2 cards? Let's plus it up. On my one thing that will go back to the command zone. So a little bit less likely that they target that or exile it. He's going to blink the Skyclave. She. Yep, Mai is a she. Funny story. First time I met Mai, I kept calling her bro. Because it was the one time in my life I ever drank alcohol. So I was a little bit off my rocker on vino. Damn, my creature's so vulnerable. You have the big creatures now. Tap, you gotta play split up. Ooh, that's a good point. That would have been a good time to play split up. I was so hyper focused on it at the beginning of the game that I just cast it aside, and that was the perfect time to play split up. So I missed. This card is causing me to misplay so many times in this one little game. I'm curious as to how your deck handles Token Swarm. This Brawl deck, I'm not sure. Never ran into it, actually. Okay, because she said OMG top deck, that doesn't make me feel great. Destroy all creatures, that's fucking crazy. Oh, man. If I played Aether Spark, I would have had enough damage next turn. Oh, but that's fine. I'm losing to Mai. And that is more acceptable to me. That is indeed more acceptable to me. However, who knows what I draw? Let's go. I'm curious as how... Let's go, Mai says. And you can get rid of my Aether Spark. Man, I didn't get to do anything cool with Aether Spark. Okay, I deserve that. I deserve this loss, to be honest with you. I definitely deserve this loss. However, it's my turn to do that. What can you possibly do now? You have 1 minute to spend. Swan Song on that? That's crazy. That's crazy. This is the first time Swan Song has been played against me. But hey, at least I get a Swan. It wouldn't have been fair if I didn't get a Swan for my troubles. You also have a board wipe counter, haha. You were literally hyping me up to play my board wipe just so you could counter it. You are a demon, Mai. An absolute demon. I cannot believe that. Displacer Kitten. Whatever the other creature. Okay. Every time that Mai beats me, which is most times, it feels like I have a chance, and then she just like absolutely overkills me. She's at 15. I'm at 28. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. I'm at 28. Would you be mad at me if I conceded? Would you be mad at me if I conceded the game? Because we all know it's over now. And you only have one card in your hand. So it's not like we're missing out on too much more shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Giada. I cannot believe if I just played the Aether Spark, I would have won. The only thing that makes me apprehensive to say that is, did I have enough mana? I surely must have, because I had all of these. And the Aether Spark's only 4 of these. I believe these were untapped. I believe they were untapped. No, go ahead. It's valid. Okay, thank you so much. I'll let you play out the rest of this turn. And then we won't, and then I'll concede. I do think it's valid as well. You took my damn Aether Spark. I was so excited to play the Aether Spark. You're playing Inspiring Overseer just to spite me even further. That's my card. You can't play my card. How much damage is this? It's still the same? Okay. We'll let her play the remaining mana. While I wait, Restoration Angel. Do I have this in my deck? Maybe. It is a rare, though. You know what I'm saying? That's rare, right? It does look like rare. But the coloring's kind of off. It's not as like... I guess it's the same color. It's just kind of throwing me off because of the lines in it. Man, I can't believe that. That's going to haunt me in my sleep, That's going to haunt me in my sleep. It's rare. I want a quick brawl match if you're up for it. Either my deck fires off or I lose horribly. Darth Goricorn. Oh. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. You're nice enough to hang out with me. I got to stay up past my bedtime for you. However, I do feel like I'm probably being less and less entertaining as this stream goes on. So, let's go, baby. I gotta have myself up. And when this creature enters, you may exile a target non-angel creature card you control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control. Resolve. I truly apologize. I'm conceding this for the quality of the stream. That turn was gonna go on for like literally 4 or 5 more hours, and I gotta play Darth Goricorn. I'm sorry. I gotta do it to you. This deck is hard to end things, hard to attack. Losing by one, that sucked. I always smack Sparky around and make myself feel better if I have a string of losses. Yeah, go ahead. Don't worry. Yorion does that. It certainly feels like it. Darth Goricorn, it is your time to shine, eh? Friendly Brawl? Am I using the right deck? I believe so. Let me just make sure. Yes, it is the right deck. My only deck. I was trying to build a dual color deck. However, I ran out of time on stream. And honestly, building decks, I just don't feel like it's as riveting of television, so I didn't want to bore anybody. Because it just plays control and hope my opponents forfeit because I blink and control, and it's annoying in person if it gets there. I see. So I conceded it, and that's what your entire deck's whole goal is. So in fact, if I didn't concede, that would have been counted as a loss for you. So you should be thanking me for conceding, is basically the moral of the story. Wow, I've never looked at this card. This card looks awesome. Enchanted creature gets +4/+4, has flying and first strike, and it's an angel in addition to its other types. Cool. Very cool. And Momo is in my hand. All right, I'm glad I said yes. Definitely glad I said yes to Darth Goricorn. Stalking of... Ooh, this is a cool looking card. I like the colors on this. That's a happy little guy. Whenever you put 1 or more +1/+1 counters on a creature you control, put a supply counter on this enchantment. What you may not realize is that I have a Momo. Fun fact about squirrels. My parents live about 45 minutes away from me. I sometimes visit them. They have one of my vehicles that is a project car. So a while ago, I was going over there like multiple times a week to work on it. And basically, there was a squirrel hopping around. And I was like, wow, that squirrel looks like a friendly squirrel. So I got some nuts, some walnuts, in fact. And I was like, hey, squirrel, you want some nuts? It came up and ate from my paws, guys. And not only that, the next day, it remembered me, came back to me, and I fed it again and again and again. We became friends. I became friends with a squirrel, guys. I love that little squirrel. I haven't seen him for a while. I don't know the lifespan of squirrels, and I don't want to look it up. I don't want to look it up. You may pay 1 and a white and exile a creature card from your graveyard rather than pay the spell's mana cost. I see, I see. Well. How can I do that? Oh, because I got it. Got it. I got it. And then no flyers, so I'll attack you. You're on a 23 turn clock, Darth Gorakhorn. So it's hard to get combat damage, and so took it apart years ago in person. That's a fair thing to do. Wow, this card looks amazing. Door of Destinies. As this artifact enters, choose a creature type. Whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, put a charge counter on this artifact. Oh my goodness, that's cool. Death Toucher. I will say goodbye to my Momo, even though that feels bad. But I do get value from its death. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? Okay. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Let's do the bunny first. Alright, let's do the bunny. There's a lot of animals on the board, so let's do the bunny first. Kind of free blocker, if I do say so myself. Enchant creature gets +4. Okay. That gives me an idea. Mr. Krabs. I have an idea. Okay. Well, that's less good, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll just attack, eh? And I'll just play a little Bunny Babbit. I think I'm just going to play a little Bunny Babbit. And then not be so hasty, methinks. Oh, yeah. End turn, 17. I'm going to wait to use this for when it's actually needed. Actually, it's a green deck. But they do have Reachers in green. I was thinking about flying, like I could tap down flyers. But they do have Reachers in green. Plains enters the board state. And now it becomes big and strong. So let's do that. So now I have 3 angels on the board. And let's do it again. Boom. Is this a flasher? It's not. If this was a flasher, it would be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool. So I took it apart years ago. Yeah, I'm not pulling my Reachers. Thank goodness for that. This is Darth Gorakhorn. It's not your fault. Magic the Gathering Arena saw that I lost by 1 to Mai and kept misplaying. So it's saying that I needed this. It has my back sometimes. Land flooding, I hate that. You're getting screwed by the shuffler just because the game feels bad for me. For me. But it'd be like that sometimes, Darth Gorakhorn. But it seems like a pretty cool deck. Anything that's green, I think, is cool, honestly. It's kind of interesting to say that, but I don't need to play anything. I just need to attack. Oh, they have 1 card in hand. They could do something. Not sure what that something is, but I won't even think about it. I'll just do it. I'll attack. Angel Bunny is kind of a cool thought, eh? All I'm pulling is lands. Damn. You want to play again then? Or do you want to maybe wait again and play again tomorrow? Oh, you want to play again? Okay, we'll play again. I am nothing if not for the people. All right, that was my pity win that Magic the Gathering Arena gave to me for my horrendous loss to mine. So this, I have a feeling, will be your time to shine, Darth Gorkorn. I like building up extreme board states with Sparky and attacking for 15,000. Wow. I'm surprised the game doesn't shut down on you at 15,000. Because someone was telling me, it actually might have been you, DJ, that you were telling me that after 2 iterations of a card cycle, the game would start lagging on you. 15,000 is nearing Exodia levels of power. Keeping free mulligan. Thank goodness you have a free mulligan. This is a much better hand. Keeping this. For sure, keeping this. Boom. And turn 1 play. Love to see it. Leonin Vanguard. I feel like I saw this card in real life recently, but I don't remember where I saw it from. Let's do my commander first. That makes sense because that is flying. Then maybe this next. Oh, actually, I have 3, so I could do 2 things next turn: the Armadillo and the Ambush Paratrooper. All I pulled was lands. You can get to 1 billion with Hydra's Growth. Man, that sounds fun. But it sounds very annoying for the opponent, that's for sure. Like, if I was the opponent watching that happen, even though I don't condone the behavior, I probably would concede, unfortunately. End turn. I got a Wardy Armadillo that is actually pretty good in the standard deck, especially best of 3. Nissa enters. You may search your library for a basic, reveal it, then shuffle. When a land card you control enters, if you control 7 or more lands, exile Nissa, and then return it to the battlefield, transform into your control. Wowza. Nissa, Sage Animist. Okay. I will worry about that for future me is going to worry about that. Not current me, because that is a lot of words. I just do 1 billion with Sparky, not a real opponent. Oh, I see. Sparky. I see. That's what you were talking about with Sparky. I was thinking, foolish as it may be, I was thinking you were giving a nickname to the Aether Spark. So I was thinking that you had some combo with the Aether Spark. Nah, I feel foolish, but it is that time of night. Boom, a 2/2 is attacking. I don't think that you're going to trade, but if you do, I'm here for it. That wouldn't be a trade, but it is flying. You don't have flying, do you? There we go. Getting some damage on the board while I can. What? I thought for sure you wanted to flip this. Wow, I'm confuzzled. But when you have a 10/10, I guess it's a moot point, ain't it? When this creature enters the creature type, this creature is, if it triggered, okay, cool. Should have played that before the Angel. That was silly of me. Playing fast and loose, but I do have a bunch of flyers now. So I shall attack with all the flyers. 3 attacks. They're going to be doing 10. I will be doing 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be 2 turn clock versus a 2.5. It's going to be a 2.5 turn clock. So I'm a bit faster. As long as they don't have like a hasty guy, I have a chance. Their commander comes out. Oh, I could also block. I didn't even recognize that possibility. What is this? It's not an angel, but this is. But I don't have enough mana to pay for the angel. Oh, brother. Let's see. 13. I got an idea. Tap this down. Submit 1. All attacks. 10. Oh, that's enough. Oh, that was scary, Darth Gorkorn. That was scary. I just like smacking Sparky around. I honestly forgot Sparky existed. But that's pretty cool. That's a good idea if I want to let off some steam. Just attack Sparky. Large Toe's back. Today is not my day. It be like, dude, I've had many a day like that. So I feel you. However, the good news is I have not stopped streaming every day, so you'll have plenty of opportunity to get your revenge if you are ever so inclined. Headed to Pokemon Regionals in a few hours? My goodness, Sully, look, Rusida's back also. Is this standard? Normally I do play standard, however, I was playing Darth Gorkorn, who's in the chat right now, and we were playing Friendly Brawl, 100 card format. However, most of the stream I was playing Jump In, and most of the time, I do play standard ranked. That 50-50 gamble was not on my side. Yeah, I think the game was feeling bad for me after the game with Mai, to be honest with you. Large Toe, I wish you the best luck at your Pokemon finals. Didn't you say the last time you went to a tournament, you went to like the semifinals or something like that? I have the nastiest Brawl deck. You'd stand no chance. Solely... I agree. I agree with you. My deck is just a pile of cards. And normally, Sully, I'm up for a game. I literally just played Darth Gorkorn 2 times after saying I was ending the stream because of my tiredness. However, you're new. And I so badly want to impress you and suck you into our community. However, good luck on the rank grind. Thank you so much. It's 98 lands. Oh, God, I have to see it. All right, Sully, do you want to play? I'll play you. I'll play you, Sully. Because a lot of people have been telling me about, like, crazy high land decks. And I haven't seen it for myself firsthand. So you would be the first person to show me. Yes, let me boot up right quick. All right. All right, this is going to be my last game of the evening. I promise all of y'all. I gotta hype myself up so I can keep my energy up. I go into ranked brawl and I get a perfect hand. Man, that sucks. Like I said, Dr. Gorkorn, maybe tomorrow's the time that you... Maybe I'll play you tomorrow and maybe you will beat me tomorrow. Maybe that'll give you something to look forward to, hopefully? Question mark. It's either treasure hunt or cultivator. I have no idea what either of those mean. However, I'm here for it. I'm always up for an adventure. And Sully, I added my gamer tag to the chat. And I'm really looking forward to Large Toes Pokemon Regional in a few hours. That is super cool. I would love to play tournaments. And the fact that you do so well. Please tell me how it goes, Large Toe. So I have something to look forward to as well tomorrow. Booting up now. I'll add you. Sounds good, Sully. And by the way, Sully, it is time for my end of stream shout out to the Discord. Some people asked me to make a Discord, and I made one. It's full of very nice people that are usually down for a game of Magic the Gathering. So if you ever want to join that Discord, it's in the link in my bio on YouTube and Twitch. And there's a looking for game section. So if you're ever down for a game and you don't have anyone to play against, that might be a good place to look. And while I'm waiting for you, I'm going to check my messages. All right, it is literally just more house stuff, so I can respond later. Perfect. Have you hit Mythic yet? No, but I did hit Diamond. And isn't that the Gentleman's Mythic? That feels like a Gentleman's Mythic. Maybe better than Mythic. I don't know. I was about to start grinding for Mythic. However, I just was getting so fed up with Demir. So fed up. And it's just, life is too short to be mad all the time, especially when you're trying to play a game for the enjoyment of said game. Look up World Weave. Okay, I'm looking it up. I'm gonna look it up right now. World Weave. It reminds me of my Wonder Weave. Whenever you cast a creature spell, seek a land card and put it onto the battlefield tapped. Wow. Whenever you cast a creature spell, seek a land. Is that the deck I'm facing against right now? They'll put you against Mythic players even after ranks reset? That kind of sucks. The Morning. I'm assuming this is you. Sully. I just don't care about ranked after I got Mythic during Strixhaven. Yeah, you were telling me about that. Weren't you like 250 in the world, DJ? I would love to be able to say that myself. I would love to be able to say that myself. So it is very appealing to me to at least try to get to Mythic. But I don't think this season is it. Just because I'd rather enjoy my time on stream for the limited amount of time that I have. And here is your challenge. And it's Brawl, right? Or is it Standard? Friendly Brawl. Okay, ready. I'm ready. Time to see this 100 card land deck. So I'm assuming your commander... I don't know of any commanders that are lands. So I'm assuming your commander is a creature. I'm assuming it's something silly like this. Something like that, like 235 or something, but it was 3 days into the season. I'll turn off the stream so I can't cheat. Sounds good. I will be here. Playing your lands. Yeah, 235 is crazy. Is it that as soon as you hit Mythic, they give you a world ranking? Is that how it works? All right, this is choose up to one target creature, put a +1/+1 counter on them, the flying, first strike, light, lane, your vision, limit the top 7 cards of the library, put a... Okay, I'm keeping this. Free mulligan. That's not the best. Okay, I don't want to go down, and I have Giada, so 2 creatures seems like it's all right. That seems decent enough. Playing my Bravekin duo, and look at this duo. They're the best of buds. Just out for a little adventure, a little stroll in the park, maybe. Come on, Giada. What does it say? Cool. That's pretty cool. Of flying stuff. What does it say? At the beginning of your end step, you may discard a card. If you do, create a treasure token and choose Ambitious or Expedient. If you choose Ambitious, seek a card with greater mana value, then okay. I can see what's happening. I suppose. All your cards are going to go to the graveyard once you cast this. So am I literally on a 3-turn clock? Surely it can't be that easy for you. Surely not, right? White. And all attacks. Wham bam, 19. Hailson's back. Chromium, it can be an OTK. Crucius, Titan of Waves. Is it really an OTK on turn 3? No, it's not. I live to see another day. Love to see that. Not flying, so let's do the Aether Spark this time. Put the Aether Spark, or do I draw 2 cards? I feel like drawing 2... I feel like I'm up against a very fast clock right now. A very fast clock indeed. So we'll do this and just attack. I doubt he's going to make... He probably already got the value that he wanted from it, so maybe that wasn't very smart. And what does it say? I'm at 9 now. Add 10 mana of any one color. Whenever... Okay, I'm good here. I think if you're top 1,000 until your number after 1,000, they'll just group you into a percentage. I see. You can make a deck that wins on turn 4, guaranteed with Crucius. Would be up for a game right now. Damn, son. Hailson. I've been... Oh, man. Oh, brother. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal and put it in your hand, and then shuffle. Let's do this. Let's attack. First and foremost. Hailson, I just 3 or 4 games ago, I was like, okay, this is my last game. Then someone wanted to play, and I was like, okay, I'll play you, but it's my last game. And then somebody else wanted to play, and I was like, okay, for real, this time is my last game. And I might do it again because you're my boy, Hailston. We all know that. Okay, well, he's at 7. I only have 6 damage, so let's tap, 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 and tap. Submit 4. Guarding the Great Door. So at least I'll have lethal next turn if they don't get my goat. Looking at my phone real quick. Anyone for a brawl game? Hailston's looking for a brawl game in the Discord. Caldera Breaker. Is this the card you talked about? No, Crumian and Crucius. Oh my gosh. I was not fast enough. That is crazy. However, it's summoning sick. It's summoning sick. Is it the champ? No, it's not. Draw 2 cards. It's dead? It hits the board. Surveil 1. What is happening? This is nuts. How many cards does he have? 9 cards. Surely I can't survive this, right? Surely not. Okay, you definitely needed that. Definitely needed the treasure. Catch? No, are you flinging something at me? Gyata? He's looking at my Gyata as if... Oh, my. As simple as that. Wow. All right, well, I saw a 98 land deck. Go to bed, you bay. Oh, Maya's having my back here. Okay, man, let's play. Rexlock, good night. It's the OTK. Good game, Sully. Sorry, homie. No, I asked for that. I asked for that. All right. Because I have chat's approval, Hailston, I will hopefully maybe play you tomorrow or just rain check. DJ hates fake cards. Rakeslot wants to play as well. Damn, man. Oh, it feels bad, but a man must know his limits, and it's been a long day for me. I refuse to use any fake cards. Don't let the Rakdos bite. Sleep tight. Don't let the Rakdos bite. All right, guys. Seems like I've got your approval. Hopefully, I can make up the games lost tomorrow with you guys, maybe. I'll be here. Unless I fail and stop streaming, but hopefully not. All right, guys. I appreciate the hell out of all you guys. Hopefully I see y'all later. Have a great night and a great day tomorrow. Peace. I'm ending the stream right now.